Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Seftimor Daily. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Friday, weekend. Hope you have a good weekend. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about doing something that coincides with your DNA. What does that mean? Story time. So, when I started content creation, I wrote, I did podcasts with my buddy, and I did vlogs. The vlogs have been on the back burner for a while just because of what's going on, but one day I will get back to them and I will put those out there for you because I got a lot of them on the back burner that need to get edited and then uploaded here to YouTube. So you can look forward to that. Someday I'll get back to it. But what I wanted to talk about was when I got back into streaming and how that affected me. Now, I said on an earlier episode that I played games anyway. I streamed on Twitch in 2015 inconsistently, and I didn't go forward. I wouldn't hit that go live button, and I quit. What I found out, though, is people get so upset over things that they're not, even though it doesn't coincide with who they really are. So, I write, I love it. I podcast, I love it. But as I always say, the one thing that I don't get burnt out on is streaming, and that's because ever since I was a little kid, I've loved video games, I've loved playing, I've loved the culture, I've loved everything surrounding it. And when I got back into streaming, it just clicked, and I knew this is something, because on the weekends I'd go out with friends, have some drinks, not feel the greatest on Saturday or Sunday, and I would not get anything done. Where streaming is something that no matter how I feel, I always feel that I want to do it. And even though I love all those things, doing this podcast here, actually I probably like this pretty equal with everything now, just because of how I'm doing it, and the process isn't too hard on my time or on my schedule. But it's cool because with building anything, they always say, oh, people look forward to the weekend, and then they stop what they're doing, or they stop what they don't work. They don't work on anything else because they got through the 9 to 5 for the week, and now it's over and we're going to party or going to just relax and binge Netflix or whatever. And the key thing to me was that I found it was cool because I did look forward to Friday still, and I did look forward to the weekend still, but that was because I knew I would have a bunch of time to go live, where I wasn't confined to a schedule where I had to go to bed for work, or I only had so much hours in the day. Now with the baby, that's few and far between at the moment. We'll get back to it. I keep saying it, I promise. All you people hit me up. We'll get back to it, I promise. But the cool thing is that I would go and stream for 8 hours on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I would do 2 4-hour streams. And I look back and I said, even when I was creating content, it was still just a Monday through Friday thing. It was after work. I would do things, and then on the weekend I would take the time off because I was like, I really don't want to write, really don't want to record. Maybe record a podcast because that was with my buddy, and that was easy. But the reason why is because I found something that actually coincides with my DNA, and it coincides with everything that I loved. They always say find something that you love, and do that, go fully in on that. We didn't have this opportunity a few years ago. Now we do. And it's incredible. And that's something that's cool to me, because even though I want to make partner, or I would love to have this as a full-time job, it's also something that's a hobby of mine, and I'm going to do anyways. And it's just a way to put that out to more people. And it just felt right, and I knew it, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I knew talking to a camera and telling people my side of stories is what I wanted to do. Writing, helping people, that's what I wanted to do. So if you're upset that you're not, I don't know, in the career that you want, or you're upset that you're not doing the thing that's making you the happiest, just remember to go look inside and figure out deep down what it is that is just a part of you already, and go with that. Make that something that you might be able to in 5, 10, 15 years, whatever it is, it doesn't matter, because you're going to do it anyway. Or you're going to talk about it. Just put it out there. And then you may be able to build a business around it, or you may be able to build a community around it, so that you're not the only one. And now when you come home from work, you have other people, like-minded people, something that you might not have been able to get in real life. I find it amazing. When I go, I had a thing where I was having a bad few weeks. People in real life weren't gelling with me the right way, but I always had the stream to go to, and I always had those people to go to. And it was beautiful to me. It was a double-edged sword, because on one side it was beautiful to me, but on the other side it was like, why can't I find these like-minded people all the time? But in a sense, that's great, because you're building friendships and you're building all these different avenues to meet people and network and just have a better life. Deep down inside, figure it out. Figure out what you love and you do anyway, or what you think about. Go all in on that. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you enjoy this, please share this with somebody that could find it useful. Just share this podcast. I want it to hit as many people as I can. And subscribe. It's free and it helps me out. Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday. Peace.